Alright, listen. Yeah, don't, before you go in the comments and start dissing me and then saying how, like, yeah, Quinn, you have mods, you know what I'm saying? Like, your opinion doesn't matter at all. Like, first, I gotta touch on why, like, how mods work. Mods aren't the way you think they work. I promise you. When you have mods on Xenoverse, by the way, don't mind the Fortnite gameplay in the background. I just added this on here for whatever. But yeah, like I was saying, don't, like, mods. The way mods work in Xenoverse, it's not the way you think. Like, we don't get custom stats, at least that I know of, or anything that major. Like, we still get the regular stats that the people that don't have mods get, and we still get, the same basic attack and speed and super souls. Well, not super souls, you can add any like custom super souls to your cast. But like, the mods that I have is like, I can make my cast basically into a CAC. And I'm gonna tell you guys this right now, from my personal view, and the way things have been with me having a modded cast is like, it's like, it's a better CAC. Like, casts are better than CACs. People gotta stop. You gotta stop hating on CACs, bro. Like, for real. Like, the way CACs are made in Xenoverse. First of all, CACs in Xenoverse are what the game is based off of. You're hating on something that the game is based off of is not helping the game at all. I promise you. Even if, like, you can use the excuse, yeah, CACs can get everything in the game, you gotta realize that CACs now are, like, not good anymore. Like, they've been, yeah, back in the day, yeah, I can understand why you'd say that and hate on CACs and only use cast. But now, the way things now, and the skill gap now, like, cast are better than CACs now, hands down. Like, they do more damage, they're faster, they're stronger, their stats are better. Like, everything about cast is better than CACs, and I feel like they did a good job making cast better than CACs, because I feel like back in the day, a lot of people used to complain way too much about that problem, and they finally fixed it. But now it's just like, it's not something that I use as an excuse, but I always say, like, yeah, I'm not a cast user. I don't use cast, and I truly mean it. Like, I do not like cast. Like, I'll use them from time to time here and there, just because. But people say, like, yeah, CACs are broken. No, they're not. CACs are not broken. CACs are more balanced now than they have ever been, if you ask me. Besides, the female Majin thing, and then, like, the grab spamming with Namekians or, like, freezer races or something. But you don't even really see Namekians or, like, freezer races anymore, to be honest. Let's be real here. Especially in ranked, because I'm always playing ranked and stuff. But, like, people come at me and try and say, like, CACs are broken and cast aren't as good as CACs. Like, they're far better. Like, bro, cast, like, if you understand, you can understand my point of view. Like, if you have mods, you'd understand that, yes, casts are better than CACs in every way. Like, that's just a fact. Their combos are so much better. They're cleaner. They look better. They actually, like, casts are what CACs are supposed to be in Xenoverse 2. That's what casts are now. Before, it didn't used to be like that. Now it's just the complete opposite. Like, you rarely see any good CAC users anymore. You just only see cast mains, which I don't have a problem with. If you main cast, I don't care. I'm not telling people to agree with me on every level, but you gotta understand the basic terms of, yes, casts are better than CACs. They're just far better. That's just how it works in Xenoverse now. It's not something to constantly complain about and trash talk, the CAC users that use CACs. No, it's just, and yes, I know CACs you could, like, give a male Earthling, you know what I'm saying, like Soaring Fist, or like something, a really overpowered high strike skill, and they can just spam that the whole time. Yes, I understand that completely. But then again, you gotta think at the same time, like, we have characters out here like Bardock, Broly, Cooler Hit, MUI, Ultra Instinct Goku, who can do the same exact thing, but far better because of how they're made. They're faster, they're stronger in every single way. That's just how it is. That's how it is. Like, people are scared to face the facts and the reality of things in Xenoverse, but that's just how it truly is. Even if you beat someone with, cast, and they don't use cast, that's how it works. That's basically how it works now. Back in the day, you beat someone with the CAC and they're using cast, oh yeah, that was just so common. Nowadays, the roles are switched. You got Evolution Blue Vegeta. You got all these cast characters with square. Like, CACs, honestly, if you ask me, aren't able to really compete. You feel what I'm saying? Like they used to. Like they CACs cannot compete as much as they used to, bro. Like that's just how it is, bro. As much as I hate that, unless they like fix CACs or something, which them fixing it probably is gonna make them worse, because we know Bandai and Dips, they suck at fixing things in Xenoverse. So that'll probably never happen until we get a Xenoverse 3, which probably won't happen either. But like, yeah, that's just how it is, bro. You could grab spam with the CAC, you could do the same thing with Broly and do it 100 times better. You could spam Sledgehammer with the female Majin or a Namekian and do it 100 times better with Bardock. You could spam forward triangle with the female Majin, or forward square with the female Majin, square, do it 100 times better with Few. You could do all that better with the Kaz character. And that brings me down to like exactly why I'm saying this and putting this in this video. Like this, people sleep on CACs now. And that's understandable. Like I see why people sleep on CACs and don't use them as much as they used to. But that's just how it is. Like there's nothing anyone can really do about it. And people keep complaining. People keep complaining and doing nothing about it to help the community out or anything. They just keep complaining about it. But the only reason, like, I'm making this video to like prove something to some people. Like people just hate on CACs so much, and it's just pathetic because CACs aren't even that good anymore. Like they're not that good anymore, bro. They're not that good. Like I said earlier, you could give your cast character mods and give your cast character anything you want in the game, and it will be way better than a CAC. I promise you that. That is a hard fact. Cast characters, from that point alone right there, cast characters are better than CACs. And if you still don't believe me, just ask, like if you have a buddy or something, like do they have mods on Kaz or something. They will tell you like yes, Kaz are better than CACs with mods all the way. Now cast without mods, that right there, technically still true, not as truly, because you know Kaz, they have limits to how much they can have. You know, there are a lot of characters that are a lot of Kaz that can have a lot on their loadout or their set. And you know, with mods, they're literally basically a Xenoverse 3 CAC. Like like you can't, like once you give a Kaz character mods, there's no going back, bro. There's no going back. I promise. Like there's no going back. And I have mods on my cast, and I always use CAC, so that should tell you something. That should tell you something right there. Like I really just I dislike Cad. Like the only way that I can really like Kaz is like I tell a lot of my friends, like the day they add custom Toa, like custom Toa or like some other custom Kibu is like the day I'll care about Kaz. Like I like how they did the little, you know what I'm saying, like create your own little cast or whatever. You add their little skills, change your clothes color, you know, all that. Like they're doing, like if you ask me, like honestly, this is just a theory, but I honestly think they're preparing us for something bigger. Like I feel like they're preparing us for why we should like Kaz more than CCs. Like the day that they added that update and made sure that we could change the colors of pretty much every cast in the game and add custom skills is what CACs should have been. That's what CACs should have been in the beginning. We should have been able to customize their clothes and customize their skills the way, and stats the way that, you know what I'm saying, CACs and cast, like CACs should be able to do that. I feel like honestly might actually, now that I think about it, adding a custom like strike or speed type to your CAC might have been way more balanced than, you know, adding your own little stats. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I think that's just me saying that, but I'm just like, it'd be interesting to see that in Xenoverse with CACs. But like I was saying before, yeah, like they're preparing us for something. Like I feel like they prepared us to like cast more, which is why they didn't add as nearly as much customization as they gave us our cast characters. Like our cast characters have way more customization in like speech and variety in the character than the CACs do, if you get what I'm saying. But like, yeah, that was pretty much the video. I don't want to hear I don't want to see nobody saying that I was just talking out of my neck this whole time, because I actually play the game every day and I know what I'm talking about. It's not like I'm just coming on this game just talking. But like, yeah, make sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.